Today's NFP was one of the craziest ones I've seen in a while. The NFP numbers came out better than expected in the jobs department, yet the dollar dropped like a rock and gave way to some of the best S&P 500 and gold trades I could have asked for to start out the year. With one loss and two wins, today was a really great trading day, and in this video I'm going to step you through my trade setups, why I took the trades, etc., and we'll take a look at each one of them here. So the first signal that I sent here recently was this gold trade at the 50% retracement. I called out to members that I'd be looking to get long here, and sure enough ended up taking the position. Let me show you that trade so that you can see it. I'll go back to where we initially took gold here. So gold 1833 with the stop loss below the lows. I shared the analysis and we ultimately saw this level hold perfectly on the NFP news announcement. So this level held, so you can see my entry was right around here and price flew back to the highs. And the question is for the gold traders out there, what's next for gold? Well, gold here, as it reaches the highs, it would be possible that we see some give back, but overall, this thing looks like it wants to continue going higher. And so breaks and continuations, I may actually even be looking to add to my gold trade going forward. On this trade, I'm only up a little bit of money. Let me see if I can show you guys this trade inside of my brokerage Webull. Here is my current trade. I'm up $109 on this move, so it's not like I made a ton of money off this one, but this wasn't really the big one here today. The big one, and I'll show you how much I made on this one, and then we'll look at the loss that I took here today, was the S&P 500. This is the big one for me here today. So the S&P 500 held 3,800, and if you've been following me on Twitter, I've been tweeting about this quite a bit. I've been tweeting about the 3,800 mark being sort of the last line for bulls as we have been consolidating to start out the year. My last hopes for bullishness were in this area. I went long, and this has actually been a very profitable trade that I've shared inside of the group. So I went long 38.31. So let me see if I can go find the initial point in the signals group. Here it is. So I went long. Entry was 38.31 on the SPX 500. And here's the full breakdown if you want to pause the video and read about it. But I went long here in this area, and price popped on me real nice to the upside. And we are currently sitting in a nice profitable trade. So let me pull up my broker and I'll show you that here. So here is sorry, this is gold still. Let me switch back. SPY. So SPY here, this is my current trade on the S&P 500, up $1,700 on this move. And it was a beautiful reaction to today's NFP event. So far looking really quite nice for my S&P 500 signal. So I'm looking here though, for those of you who are watching the S&P with me, if you're in the Discord or if you're just watching it and you're not in our group, what I'm looking for next is, as I was earlier this week, a possible pop and break of the 3,900 level, in which case I could see us making a move up to 4,000. And so what I mean by that is if we can break through this previous high and look for possible pullback plays to continue the move up to something like 4,000 as a big round number play, that would be an interesting opportunity. And again, yesterday I talked all about this in my daily video, talking about basically what I was looking for, what I was interested in. And I mentioned gold on the long side, S&P 500 on the long side, both of which have been really, really profitable trades here for me so far. And again, where do I think the S&P 500 could go? Well, 4,000 is a big round number, but you also have pretty key resistance up just a little higher than that, around 40.39 or 40.40 in terms of supply zones. You've also got this, and if we really get kick into the upside, 4,100. So I think that the S&P 500 has room to go to the upside. Now, even if you are a bear on the stock market, it is possible to see bull moves, or what they call bear market rallies, where the market gets strong temporarily before sellers take over again. So I'm not necessarily saying, oh, the S&P 500 has totally bottomed, although it could have. The idea is I'm not looking to sort of call the top and bottom, but the price action here has been really good in this range. So I picked up a range trade during the late portion of the holidays, and I've just been holding on to it. With today's pop, it's looking quite good. So there's that. Now let's talk about the losing trade that I took. Here is the euro against the US dollar. I'm not going to lie, I absolutely stand by this trade, even though it was a really not great win. Let me show you guys this trade. So Euro USD pops to the upside there on the initial release, tagging an area that I had been watching. And if you were watching today's live stream, you might have even seen me take this trade. I went short 1.0540 and immediately it dropped into profit. In fact, at one point this trade was up about $1,000 in just a brief period. You can see if I show you my order size, we were short 2.66 lots or 266,000 units. You know, on the euro dollar. So it was a beautiful drop initially, but then ultimately when price moved against me, we weren't able to take out the lows. We failed out. We put in a higher low and we shot to the upside. So what I did is I actually ended up taking a loss on this trade. So a little bit disappointing, but the volatility here today was incredible. I mean, of course, in this case, I lost. With the other two trades, I'm in good profits. And so net, it's still a very, very profitable day for me. But I ended up taking an $800, it was like $770 loss on this trade. And you can see where I got out. This little tick right just shy of the 61.8, right around here is where I decided to just cut the trade based on my stop loss placement. So 2 wins, 1 loss. And here's the thing, right? We stuck to the rules with all these. I still like this trade setup quite a bit. The one that I took, the 38.2, looked beautiful. We had resistance looking left. I stand by this trade, even though it lost because of some volatility and the news continuing in the other direction. It's going to happen. So 1 loss, 2 wins. I will take that all day long. And again, you still got, in my opinion, you've still got room on the upside for the S&P 500 and for the gold market if it can take out these highs. Like I said, breaks and retest continuation plays. I may even add to my position. I do like to add to winners when I can do so. And so that is what I'm looking for. Again, recap off the daily chart. Gold looks very healthy. That was why I wanted to get long. And I called that out inside of the group. If you're not already in the Discord, come join us. The action has been fantastic and 2023 has not disappointed so far. So I would love to have you join our Discord. If you would like access to that, you can click the links in the description and get access to the Discord for 20% off right now. We're doing a code YTVIP down below in the description. If you plug that in at checkout, you're going to get 20% off of your membership. If that's something you're interested in, you can get access to the trade alerts. Now, they're not just blind copy signals. These are actually alerts where I'm taking a trade, but I do full breakdowns with every single trade that I take, and they're on live accounts, no nonsense, no BS, right? So when I take a trade like the one on the S&P 500 or gold, I break down the full analysis behind it. And of course, here was a loss, just to give you a full rotation. So the gold trade that I took here, this one is in profit, but this is the loss trade that I took. I really liked the setup, just didn't play out the way I was hoping for. Took a loss on this one, took a win on gold, and still winning on S&P 500. So if you're not in the Discord, come join us. Link is in the description. Thank you very much for tuning into this video. If you enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe for more content, and we'll see you next time. It looks like you made it to the end of one of my videos. Thank you so much for supporting my content. It really means the world to me. And down below in the description, I put together some of my best resources for aspiring traders who are looking to improve. I've got some free downloads that could help you, some broker recommendations, and if you'd like to join our Discord or get access to some of our trading software, all of that will be linked down below in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.